Lords of Gaming. La, 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 la.
Who sent you?
Hugo Strange.
So, you know my name. Good. Because I know everything about you. Your darkest secret. Your ultimate weakness. I know. Swain.
Hey, my name is Spidey.
And I am Jigsaw.
And welcome to L.O.G, or better known as Lords of Gaming. And today we shall be reviewing Batman.
Arkham
City, sir. Arkham City. You're still stuck in the past.
I'm sorry, I'm always living in the past.
For the Xbox
I still believe it's the 80s.
Still have the bad haircuts and all the crazy clothes. Anyway, for the 360, PC, and PlayStation 3. Sorry, we guys.
Sorry, people.
So, we are a couple of months down the line from the events of Arkham Asylum, and the storyline from Batman No Man's Land is seemingly taking into effect with the kidnapping of Bruce Wayne, done by Hugo Strange. But you, sir, are the Batman fanatic, so tell us about the story.
The story is this, and if you haven't read the comic books that prelude between the two of them, I'm not going to get into those. But it's pretty much this. Hugo Strange, who I was actually very happy became one of the main villains in the thing, because I liked Hugo Strange. He's always been a really cool villain, but he's been really underutilized in a lot of things. So it's kind of cool. Hugo Strange has become the owner of Arkham City through a lot of treachery, dishonesty, and disloyalty to Quincy Sharp, who was the former owner of Arkham Asylum, now mayor of Gotham City. They made a deal. He has all supervillains and regular villains into the city, so everybody's in it. There's no distinction between what you've done. Everybody gets thrown into the city. The rule is, if you do good and you can function in this criminal society, you get thrown out into the normal society, and you're all good. Obviously, this is a bad idea. Batman/Bruce Wayne is against it. Hugo Strange finds out through a series of different ways. They don't explain it in the game so much as they do in the comics, that Batman's Bruce Wayne, throws him in jail, and it's up to Batman to find out what is going on. I'm honestly not going to go any further in the story because it would be a crying shame to spoil any great moments in this game. Overall, the story is very well put together. There's a lot of twists and turns that I didn't even see coming. The ending is one of those, oh my god, they couldn't have done that, but they did it, but that's it. It makes sense, and it's really good. Despite how you stand in the ending, you can't argue with me that it was a great WTF moment.
I did not expect that either, sir. Totally kept me off guard, especially when Jigsaw first told me about that. I was like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here!" I refuse to believe you. No, this is not an Alan Moore novel.
No, it doesn't happen.
God damn this! I can make an analogy, but I'll just keep it at this is not an Alan Moore novel. And anybody whose geekery is great in the will of the force of comic books will understand that little meta quote right there, so you'll get the ending. Because if I say the name of the book, then y'all will all get it. Gameplay is what defines this game, taking huge leaps without making you earn the shit that you already had in the first game.
Thank Christ it didn't go down the Zelda route where it's like, I'm going to start out, or the Samus Aran route. I'm going to start out. Oh wait, I'm going to be retarded and lose all my shit and then spend half the game recollecting it all again. God, I hate that about the Metroid games sometimes, that you every game, Samus can't hold on to her shit for more than 5 minutes. She lands on a planet and just immediately loses everything. It's annoying as hell. You think an intergalactic bounty hunter would be ready for this?
Apparently not. And apparently a lot of superheroes aren't either. Which is one of the most annoying features of Spider-Man games. It's like this is not his first time around the party, or swinging through New York, but he has to learn how to web swing, he has to learn all his moves. I'm like, what are you fucking Spider-Man?
What are webs? He just falls off the face of the planet.
And no hate towards Spider-Man, I'm fucking called Spidey, but I'm just saying, there's no reason why I should...
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Only the movie. But there's no reason why I should have to learn the shit that I, fucking mastered in the previous installment. Only if it's the first time around, yeah. But after that, if it's especially if they connect, I shouldn't have to get all the
But
shit.
this game fixed that.
Dive more into gameplay, sir, because it's more than just gadgets.
Besides gadgets, you have there's two parts to Batman. There's the stealth, well, there's three now. There's the stealth, the boss fight, and the beat-up modes. The boss fight and the beat-up modes are kind of the same, even though certain ones require certain things. Once again, I won't spoil anything about the boss fights. Just know they will require a little bit more of everything. But stealth is your same kind of thing in Arkham Asylum, though. The interesting thing about Arkham City is, yes, there are gargoyles and stuff, and interior stealth combat is very much the same. It's very much, and there's nothing wrong with that. If it's not broken, don't. If it's not,
Not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. It's fine. It works fine. And this time, it's not just gargoyles. There are just like pipes and stuff he sits on. But that's fine. And the people inside have actually gotten smarter now. They'll shoot off the gargoyles, which surprised the hell out of me the first time they did that.
Oh yeah, they hunt
up. I went to swing the one and it blew up underneath my feet. I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then they have like radars that they can detect you or jam your own, like your cowl vision. So they did fix on it, which I really did like that. They didn't make it just the same exact copy paste stuff. But stealth outside is a completely different thing. You can go stealth if you want, or you can go just beat them up. But you have the entire city to your advantage, and you have full range of that city's verticality to your use. You can scale buildings, you do all sorts of fun kind of stuff. And if you get the Catwoman DLC, it becomes a little harder, but you can also climb on top of grades. There's all sorts of things, which is my only real problem with this game, diving into it real quick.
No, go ahead.
Is you had to buy the new version of the game to get the Catwoman DLC.
Yeah, but here's the thing. For somebody like, you know...
That's like Call of Duty bullshit, Rick.
No, whoa, wait, hold on. That's a whole level of scumbaggery, paying to pay. But here's the thing: for somebody like you, or you know me, but like you're more of an extremist to this. Does it even really matter? Because like a Batman fan is gonna buy it on day one, brand new anyway.
Fair enough.
I'm saying,
and also,
like,
I had one more problem. Is with the villains in the story and the gameplay. There were so many villains. I felt they didn't have a chance to fully develop villains like Two-Face, who was just kind of in it, out of it, and then back in it again.
Oh yeah, initially he basically has a cameo.
Some villains are very scattershotted around, and it's cool that they're all there, but they didn't develop them enough, which makes me think they should have only focused on a core set of villains and did more homages to them for the next game than trying to stuff as many fucking possible villains as they could. Don't get me wrong, it was badass to see Deadshot, Mad Hatter, and all that, and Solomon Grundy in it. It just is like, okay, they're just there. But I won't spoil some of the other ones that are more surprise ones. Gameplay, as far as the beat 'em up, you can now do a triple counter takedowns. You can use all your gadgets. Each gadget has a button combo that's easily set. It's not like this ridiculous like Mortal Kombat MV Marvel vs. Capcom bullshit where it's like left down, right, A, B, D, C, left, and you throw your Batarang. It's like two buttons at the same time, or tap it like fast and you throw your Batarang. It's like, okay, I got you. And it's easy to do it flawlessly in combat. So the gameplay has been very tightened up. I didn't find any real problems. Overall, very good. I found the New Game Plus mode very fun. You're starting out with every gadget. You do get new gadgets going along, but they make more sense. And making it harder. The enemies have become smarter in their ways and carrying new kind of objects. I did enjoy it very much.
Also, on another front, visually, this thing is
This is a
fucking
beautiful
gorgeous.
city.
Listen, I just got an HDMI cord for my PS3.
And one of the most detailed cities I've ever seen in my life.
No. Just detailed in general. When you output this thing to 1080, let me just tell you, I was playing it at 480. No, 480. Yeah. So, Christ. And it looked good at 480.
It got bigger. That's what you said.
And it looked good at 480. When I got the HDMI cord, oh my god, it was like sex on screen. Let me give you an example of like the detail level. 2 notes. If you're a comic book fan, you will start noticing shit left and right like you wouldn't believe. And I am a big fan of the No Man's Land story. Jiggy is as well. And it's just so many things paying homage all over the place, and just in Batman lore. Like, I think, isn't there like a building sign that says like the incredible or the amazing flying robins or something? Yeah. And this is No Man's Land. I saw a sign like that. But the other thing is, that's just on the comic book aesthetics. The other one is just the personal aesthetics of the characters. Outputting at 1080p or you can actually see the Kevlar inside the bullet hole of Batman's chest because he gets shot, right? You can actually see the fibers and find details and damage on it. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Oh, it's such a pretty game. Goddamn gorgeous.
And the sound is just amazing.
I am
Especially
a
the
fan
voice
of it.
acting.
Brilliant, totally brilliant. No issues with syncing this time around. I do have one issue where it was like, I despise controlling the automatic batarang. I don't know.
Yeah, I know some people do and some people don't. It's like one of those things you either get or you don't. It can be really annoying because I found the controls of the remote battery kind of convoluted at points because it accidentally like hit both triggers and flipped the fucker around. I've wasted so many remote control batarangs in like Riddler puzzles.
Exactly, and I mean, out of all the things thus far that I've encountered in the game, the one that's taking me the longest is when I run into one of these fucking situations where I need to throw a batarang at the remote controller. And I fail like 20,000 times. If a life was hanging on the balance for each time I missed using a controlled batarang, there'd be nobody.
The city by now.
There'd be nobody in Arkham City. That's exactly it. So like, what the fuck?
Speaking of the Riddler, by the way, just want to touch on it. Much more physical presence, much better. I enjoyed all of his puzzles.
No pun intended. Very Jigsaw-like.
They're very I know exactly. That kind of surprised me. Which to the point is, he's got to have a lot of free time to make this shit.
I know, right? Within like what, a year's time or something? I'm like, oh fuck.
He like made these insane elaborate traps, but hey, what? He's the Riddler.
I guess
overall, as far as the multiplayer, there's no multiplayer, there's no co-op. Sorry, Robin fans and Nightwing fans. There is DLC and there is challenge maps. You basically have leaderboards where you compete to see who can get the better combo score, the better stealth score, and that's kind of fun to compete with your friends. Even though I'll beat Spidey every single time because I am the Batman, he's simply the Robin.
Whoa. Fine, I'll be the Robin, but I'm gonna be under the Red Hood Robin. Just saying.
You're not Jason, no, you're Tim.
No, fuck you.
You're Tim.
I don't believe in striking fear. I just believe
video. He is Tim.
Vote, people. I want to be Jason Todd.
For the most disliked video of web cinema history.
How dare you, like the antagonist Robin? Oh God.
But overall, this is an amazing game. Very few flaws, but still not enough to give it that perfect score. It's still got a few little flaws. Overall, Batman Arkham City, in my pick for Game of the Year,
it's a
2011, gets a 4.5 out of 5.